What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mustard, back with another video, and today we are doing the next part of the retrospective for Call of Duty. We talking about World War II. Now, World War II is a interesting game because this is back to the boots on the ground. That's what they kept saying, boots on the ground Call of Duty. This wasn't a bad Call of Duty. But first, let's talk about the campaign. So, of course, campaign is just the best way for me to explain campaign is it's World War II. During this time period, how I still kind of feel now, I'm not like disrespecting World War II, but it was more like there was just too many World War II games out necessarily. So when this came out, it was just, another World War II game. Somebody taking a implication on the World War II. It's basic World War II stuff. You gotta stop the Nazis. Like, that's literally it. They built a little story around it, which in a way the story kind of feels like Saving Private Ryan. Good movie, but I feel like it was like a failed version of that. But other than that, campaign wasn't bad. Like, it's really hard for me to really explain what happens in campaign. It's been a minute since I played it, but literally when I went back to re-look at the missions and like play with it a little bit, it's just basic World War II stuff. Stop the Nazis from doing this, save your teammates from doing that. I know your sergeant dies in like a heroic way. I do remember that. He wasn't that bad of a character, but like, yeah, it's just you and a group of buddies who all end up dying or something like that, and then you end up living or whatever. Basic World War II stuff. I mean, it was cool. I got to ride some tanks and stuff like that. But other than that, I ain't got really much to say about campaign. Like I said like 3 times in the video already, it's just World War II. Like, there wasn't much that they could really do with this. So, y'all, let's get ready to move on to multiplayer. The sweet smell of being in a lobby. This was the only time Call of Duty did this, but I'll say this was interesting. Look at this bullshit right here. Me getting that care package. I did not like this system though. Yeah, it was alright. You could get clothes in this Call of Duty. This was like, I think, one out of like maybe 2 or 3 Call of Duties where you could actually get clothes, but being in the lobby was so crazy. You get to see people. They had the little mail so you could get your freaking credits and stuff like that. You was on like a payroll and then it would reset or whatever. That was always cool. I'm just watching people dancing and stuff like that. That crap was nice. You had a quartermaster where you could either pay COD points and stuff like that to get it, or I think sometimes they did let you use your credits, but this is back when COD had contracts too, which was interesting. I don't know why they took them out of the game. Like, that makes absolutely no sense to me. That was just the league stuff, leaderboards where you didn't have to actually go through all the menus and stuff like that to look at the leaderboards. I don't know if that was I don't know what that picture was, to be honest. I'm lost, but yeah, here go the divisions, which is really cool. I ain't gonna really get much into divisions at this moment, and there's a reason why, because there's kind of a big controversy going on with divisions. But as you see, infantry, airborne, armored, mountain, expeditionary. Oh my god, I'm saying that so wrong. Resistance, cavalry. Like, there's a reason why I'm not gonna get into that, but not yet at least. But going on, like, here we got like certain, this is just certain stuff you can do and you can complete them and get rewards, stuff like that. The divisions, actually, you can like level them up and prestige them too. So I always thought that was pretty cool. What I was walking towards when I was over here was, I think the kill streaks were down here or whatever. Yeah, they had another little board up, as you see. But yeah, here go the score streaks. I think this is when they switched the game. They switched the score streaks necessarily. And I'm saying kill streaks before. But just to be in a lobby like this, I thought was pretty cool. I kind of miss it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping another Call of Duty kind of steals this idea in a way, because this wasn't bad. I'll give them that. And then the last thing I get to do is just go to the shooting range, which, you know, shooting range has been a decent amount of Call of Duties now, like more up to date Call of Duties. But I kind of like how they had this shooting range because I could just walk into it and not be freaking stuck. But let's go on to the multiplayer here. So I'm here at Trash Cannon here. And before I start, here go the maps. We have like Aachen, which that was I guess, like, it wasn't terrible. And then Arden's Forest. This map was pretty good. I didn't mind it, but this map is a direct like repeat of like London Docks. Like, we make fun of that all the time. So, like I said, it was good. I'll leave it at that. But Flag Tower was like literally one of the best maps in this game. I didn't really have any issue with Flag Tower. I enjoyed going here a lot, so that was cool. Gibraltar was pretty good too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was some fun maps in this game. So I was like, I'm surprised actually re-looking at it. Next is Gustav Cannon. This map is absolutely trash. I don't care what nobody says. Like, it is what it is. Keep it moving. Like, London Docks, like I said, that and Arden's Forest were literally the same map. If you literally play both of them, they are the same map. So, trash. Keep it on moving. Point de Hawk. Point de Hawk was okay. It wasn't terrible. It was just okay. Like, Saint Marie was okay too. Like, I'm noticing that most of these maps aren't bad. Shipment, I couldn't stand Shipment in this game, so like I can't stand Shipment in any game, so trash. Like, keep it moving. And then the GOAT map, the best map of the game, USS Texas, which always one of the favorite maps. But I mean, there's more maps and stuff like that from the DLC and stuff like that. But this was like early Call of Duty me, so I could not afford DLC at the time period for some of the stuff. But I think this is just one that I didn't really necessarily care about because this game got boring, and I think I stopped playing after like Prestige 5, so I didn't. But moving back on to this picture right here, the divisions, and why I'll talk about it later. So all the divisions actually had like certain quirks or stuff like that to them that they did or whatever that made them different and stand out. And literally some of the divisions like only had like certain guns that they worked for. That's what made the division stand out whatsoever and stuff like that. But literally it got removed because it made the game like bad. Like, if you were there peak World War II, you will understand what I'm talking about. It just made the shit horrible. So other than that, like, I ain't gonna really talk much about guns because I'd be here all day if I'm trying to talk about guns. But I remember some good guns I'm playing on, like the M1 Grand or the STG, you know, the Bar, the Grease gun, like certain guns like that, you know, that really made this game stand out. But the one thing that I'm a default is that literally most of their guns literally just had the little the clip on the side of the gun at the top of the gun. I get it's World War II and they probably did that, but did they literally need to put that for every gun? I feel like Call of Duty just kind of missed the mark when they were just making guns. I'm sorry. It really irritated me, and when I went back to playing this game, I even said something about it. So I'm just like, I'm kind of mad that they did that shit. But other than that, like I said before, I kind of like stopped playing because I got bored of this game. But looking at how Call of Duties are now, this is a solid multiplayer. It wasn't really nothing wrong with it or nothing like that. So with that being said, y'all, let's move on to zombies. Now on zombies, let's talk about the mod system that they tried to do, which was really interesting. They had like their own little mods and they had like its own perks and stuff like that, and I thought that was pretty nice. I didn't think that it was really bad, but all four of these perks, like what you see in like the newer Call of Duties now, which I feel like was more prominent in like Cold War than anything, they had like their own special abilities that they did their own thing or whatever, and they were pretty cool. The other picture is just showing like Shell Shocked, which the one I was currently on, and then they got like the other three. They do their own little certain things. That was pretty cool or whatever, but the biggest thing with this zombies, I'll say, was like when I got in, I started playing again. The mystery box was, yeah, it wasn't lit up like it normally was. So I was like, okay. interesting. What you're watching now, I think, was like these zombies were like, for dogs, they were like little ankle biters, bro. So I'm just like, I don't remember like none of this. I will say I did like that the little text that they have was like in German, to represent, the Nazis or whatever. So that was pretty cool or nice or whatever that they did that, switch the little text around or whatever. But other than that, the reason why I don't remember this zombies very well is because when I checked, me and my friend had only played like 2 games of zombies, because I wasn't a big fan of the zombies. I get that they were like, trying to keep up with Call of Duty, but the zombies felt really slow. I didn't like dogs, as I said, and it was kind of confusing. And this is like what, 2017? Like they're trying to outbeat what the year, of course they're gonna outbeat the year before. When I get on that video, it's over. So, but before that, they had what, like Black Ops 3, I believe, and like Black Ops 3 zombies was goated. So it was really hard to compete against that, because this is like the second year that Treyarch wasn't making a zombie game and the other studios were. And Sledgehammer tried. They tried. I'll give them that. But like, zombies in this boy was just not good. Like, no gobble gum. Everything just it felt wrong playing the zombies. That is the best I can give you. It just really did not feel right playing the zombies. I encourage people to go play this boy. It's bad. The characters aren't even rememberable either. I don't know none of their names. I just know there's a girl, a big black bald dude. Like, the zombies was not fun. And even when I went back to play it again, I'm just like, I got to like round 13 and just quit. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, zombies was a flat L to me, but I guess I'll give them that they tried. So, that's gonna pretty much wrap up this video for World War II. My final verdict, a 6 out of 10. It ain't good, it ain't bad, it's just meh. Like, it's just could be better. Once you get to the 5, you get to like mid. But until next time, y'all, I'm out.